you are as an offense?
We'll find out on Saturday. We're getting better. Our guys are working their tails off, and we're going to try to get better every week. We're going to just keep working our tails off. We've got a good group of guys that are doing that.
I heard a lot of talk today about details. Is that where you feel like some of the details are at times are getting lost?
Yeah, anytime you're not having the production that you want, that's part of the deal. Everybody's just got to sharpen up, and what a great week to practice and what a great week to coach when you didn't play how you'd like to play, but you still got a win in your back pocket. So it's a real good opportunity for us as coaches to press these guys, and it's a real good opportunity for these guys to really press each other and press themselves. It's a lot easier to do that with a win.
Now that you've had time to evaluate, where did you see the biggest strides from week 1 to week 2?
I've kind of torn off the rearview mirror, and I'm thinking so much on the next game. I tell you, we got to be more. I'll tell you this: we got to be as physical as we've ever been in the offensive line this week. We're going against some guys that are just flat big, and we got to be as physical as we can be in terms of protection and in terms of running the ball. And I think we're a little more physical from week 1 to 2, but we got to take it up exponentially this week as we go against these guys.
Is that where you feel like the issue is in the short yardage, just being consistently more physical, or
physical and just fitting it perfectly? Indiana State, and I don't want to dwell on this, but they're a team that was moving around quite a bit, and we just got to fit these blocks cleanly this week, and that's what we got to do this week. And if we fit them cleanly, these are big guys, they're strong guys. I want to give them all the credit in the world, but if we fit them, we'll create some creases, and we believe we can do that.
What kind of problems does that Notre Dame defense present to your offense?
Well, the defensive line is as big as any you're going to find, and they're big and they're athletic as well. And, they can swim guys, and they have a great pressure package. It's the kind of team that you really got to stay ahead of the count against. And, you get in 3rd and long, and they kind of get, like sharks to blood and water. And it's, with all their blitzing, you got to stay on schedule. And, that's being efficient on 1st and 2nd down. Really, your 3rd down depends on how efficient you are on 1st and 2nd. And son of gun, we wouldn't mind converting some of those 2nd downs.
Nice to have Danny Anthrop back today.
Well, yeah, he's a little bit rusty on some things today. I'm anxious to watch the film, see how he feels, but he's a guy that brings great energy and also some great quickness, which we could really use.
Evaluate where you feel like Rob Henry's at right now.
None of us. It ain't just Rob. None of us are where we want to be, and we hope the best game we play is our last game. I'll tell you this, we're better this week than we were the first week, and we plan on being better the 3rd week than we were the 2nd. And, you talk about a team deal. It's not any one guy. All of us just got to keep pulling in the same direction. We are a good bunch of guys.
You feel like you've got some of the communication issues that you dealt with in week 1 ironed out a little bit in week 2? I mean, it seemed like some of them cropped up, with having to take a couple of timeouts that then hurt you there at the end of the first half.
We're pretty clean, but until it's perfect, it's never what you want. We continue to work on that stuff. Until it's perfect, it's never where you want it.
I know you don't want to look back, but what happened with that series at the end of the first half with, running out of time like you guys did?
Yeah.
Obviously, you want to come away
well,
with
the
some
number
points
one
there.
thing, the number one thing is, and I think it's a great lesson, and our whole team learned it, is how valuable timeouts are, and you got to save timeouts. And there's never one play just in and of itself. I mean, the fact that the screen didn't score before it is sinful, and our guys, see that. And I think it just goes to show how valuable every play is. A timeout that you use in the first series that you don't think much of can come back to get you. We'll be better this week.
But by sinful, do you mean just the call on that play as to whether he was in the end zone or not, or just that he?
Oh no, we should have been in. We had plenty of guys out in front of him, and the fact that we didn't score was our guys were disappointed in that.
We haven't seen Delapo or Brandon yet on offense this season in a game. Just how do you think those guys have been practicing as of late?
Good. We'll see more and more of those guys.